Kurunji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurunji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurunjischoolnkl.in.
In continuation to the last class, in this class we start with example 9 problem. So in our previous class ended with example 8. So that's why now we start with example 9. See here, first example 9 and then we will go for example 10, next example problem in the same class. Okay, right. But my sincere request here, a small request, see what we discussed in example 8. That's we need to remember while discussing example 9. Okay, right. See here. Suppose the frequency of the source in the previous example can be varied. Suppose the frequency of the source in the previous example can be varied. So previous example means that is what example 8 no. Okay. In example 8 they told a sinusoidal voltage of peak value 283 volts and frequency 50 Hz is applied to a series LCR circuit in which R is equal to 3 ohms, L is equal to 25.48 millihenry and C is equal to 796 microfarad. So our previous example, that is example 8, linking to the LCR circuit, there we calculated the impedance of the circuit, the phase difference between the voltage across the source and the current, and power dissipated in the circuit and the power factor. So 4 things we calculated. But now here we need to remember what is the major thing, what is the main thing in the previous example problem, right? So what is the main thing, ma? So there is LCR circuit and they have given voltage, sinusoidal voltage of peak value 283 volts and the frequency 50 Hz, and there itself they have given resistance as 3 ohms capital R and inductance capital L as 25.48 millihenry and capacitance of the circuit present in the LCR circuit, capacitance present, that is 796 microfarad. Okay, right. Now with that information you just look at this problem, that is example 9. Suppose the frequency of the source in the previous example can be varied. A. What is the can be varied? Right. What is the frequency of the source at which resonance occurs? B. Calculate the impedance, the current and the power dissipated at the resonant condition. So in our previous example, whatever we solved, so there itself we took frequency as a constant, that is what 50 Hz they have given. But in this example he is asking and he is saying, suppose the frequency of the source in the previous example can be varied. At that moment, at that instant of time, we have to calculate what is the frequency of the source at which resonance occurs and calculate the impedance, the current and the power dissipated at the resonance condition. What is LCR circuit? Right? There three things are present: capacitor, inductor and resistor. All are connected in series because it is what series LCR circuit. So when we had three things, you know, the resistance present in the circuit is nothing but impedance, right? That's what, if you want, we also remind the formula, that is Z is equal to square root of R square, capital R square plus XL minus XC square. So Z is equal to square root of capital R square plus XL minus XC square is the formula to calculate impedance of LCR circuit, where the inductor, capacitor and resistors are connected in series. And okay, that impedance value changes because due to the availability of devices, that is what any of the three like inductor, capacitor and resistor. Okay ma? Right. But what I want to distinguish, what I want to make it clear is, we solved example 8 by taking a constant frequency for LCR circuit, series LCR circuit, where the voltage value is 283 volts and the frequency value is 50 hertz, right? Right, they also given capital R value and capital L value and capital C value. Those are like resistance, inductance and capacitance. Based on this particular data in that problem, that is what example 8, they asked to find some of the things, that's we calculated, that's over. But while solving this problem, we must keep in mind, what are the values? What are the values they have given? So those values what we used, what we need to solve this problem are capital L, so that is 25.48 millihenry, and then capital C, capacitance, that is 796 microfarad, 796, okay. See here, so 796 microfarad, okay, right. So with that data, we need to solve this problem. To solve this problem, we need that particular data. So in this problem, what is the first one? What is the frequency of the source at which resonance occurs? Right, see this. The frequency at which the resonance occurs is omega naught is equal to 1 by square root of LC. 1 divided by L is 25.48 millihenry. That is the data given in the previous example problem, that is example 8, into 796 into 10 to the power of minus 6 is the capacitance, okay, because the capacitance they have given as 796 microfarad, 796 microfarad. So micro means 10 to the power of minus 6, no, 10 to the power of minus 6, okay. So that's why we are writing clearly. So we are writing in farad because farad is the SI unit, no. So here Henry is the SI unit. That's why in place of milli we have written 10 to the power of minus 3. In place of micro here to write in farad, we are writing we are multiplying that 796 with 10 to the power of minus 6. Okay, that is. See here. Omega naught is equal to 1 by square root of LC, 1 by square root of 25.48 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 796 into 10 to the power of minus 6. That is equal to, you just complete the mathematical process, ma. So square root and two things are there, and in this square root, okay, in this square root 1 by square root of 25.48 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 796 into 10 to the power of minus 6 will give us 222.1 radians per second, 222.1 radians per second. Now see, it is what they are asking now. They are asking what is the frequency of the source at which resonance occurs, right? So this is what frequency at which resonance occurs. That's why nu R. Nu is the symbol to represent frequency, and R means at which resonance occurs, right? nu r is equal to omega naught by 2 pi. So omega naught we calculated here. So it was 222.1 and afterwards here we calculated, right, that is 2 into 3.14. okay, pi value is 3.14. okay, see here ma. So which is 222.1 divided by 2 into 3.14, that is equal to 35.4 Hz. okay. Next he is asking two things, no, A and B, right? There are two things to calculate. So now we calculated A and that value is 35.4 we got, 35.4. Next thing, see here, that is what B. So in that B he is asking to calculate the impedance, comma, the current and the power dissipated at the resonance condition, at the resonant condition. Here see the impedance Z at resonant condition, the impedance Z at resonant condition is equal to the resistance. So Z is equal to R is equal to 3 ohms. So that is what they have given ma. R value given in the problem is, that is example 8, right? So that is the given value, which is 3 ohms they have given. So that's why here we are writing Z is equal to R is equal to 3 ohms. So you please try to understand what is the resonant condition. So at the resonant condition, XL will become equal to XC. So when XL will become equal to XC, that is what XL minus XC is equal to 0, no? When XL minus XC is equal to 0, you write this value in that formula, that is the impedance of the LCR circuit in series. Otherwise, impedance of the series LCR circuit, that is Z is equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC square. There you will get it as Z is equal to R. R value already given as 3 ohms, no? So finally Z is equal to capital R is equal to 3 ohms. That is the impedance Z at resonance condition. Next, the RMS current at resonance is, so generally it is Ohm's formula, no? So to calculate current, no, it is the ratio of it is the ratio of voltage to resistance. So that is what V by Z. So here Z is equal to R, no? So V by R, V is 283, no? 283 divided by R is 1 by R is 3, ma. R is 3. 283 by root 2 into 1 by 3. This is what RMS current value. RMS current value. So 283 by 3 root 2 mathematically. That is equal to 66.7 amps. 66.7 amps. The RMS current at resonance is, the RMS current at resonance is 66.7 amps. Right. Next, he is also asking to calculate power dissipated. So what is the formula for power dissipated? What is the formula for power? P is equal to I square into R, no? So it is I value, that is I square 66.7 whole square into R value is 3 amma. So is a given value. Is a given value. That is equal to 13.35 kilowatt. Okay. That is what power dissipated at resonance is. P is equal to 13.35 kilowatt. So you know that the value of kilo is 10 power 3. According to the question from B, there are two things in this question, A and B. In B, he is asking to calculate impedance. So that's we got as 3 ohms, and then we got means conceptually we got impedance is equal to resistance in this series LCR circuit. But finally they have given R value. So when impedance is equal to resistance, that is also equal to 3 ohms, no? Next, he is asking to calculate the current. So that's we got it as 66.7 amperes. Next, power dissipated. That is by using the formula P is equal to I square R, we calculated and we got that value as 13.35 kilowatts. Now, you can see that in the present case, power dissipated at resonance is more than the power dissipated in example 7.8. Right. In example 7.8, what is the power we got? We got the power as 4800 watts. 4800 watts. But here what is the thing we got? 13.35 kilowatts. So this is greater. You can see that in the present case. So here power dissipated at resonance is more than, it is approximately, okay, roughly it is 13,000 watt now. Even though by removing some of that 0.35, it is 13,000 watts, but there we got only 4,800. So this is what greater. So power dissipated in this present case is more than the power dissipated in the previous example, which was 4,800 watts, right? That is what, because he asked, no, see, the power dissipated at the resonant condition, so that's what 13.35 kilowatt. So they have given some small observation. At resonance condition, the power is more when compared to the previous case, that is what, other than the normal case, general case. Right. Now, next example problem. See here, that is what example 10. See this one. At an airport, a person is made to walk through the doorway of a metal detector. So this is what generally we experienced. Okay. Not only at airport, even if you visit any famous temple like right, TTD or any other temple, generally for security purpose they maintain this that is what metal detector. Okay. So at an airport, a person is made to walk through the doorway of a metal detector for security reasons. Full stop. If she or he is carrying anything made of metal, just like a small iron bolt also is also like a piece of metal, no? That is, the metal detector emits a sound. On what principle does the detector work? So in this question, first they have given the situation which we come across in our daily life. Okay, but finally he is asking, what is the principle based on which metal detector work? Metal detector work. Okay. See this. At an airport, a person is made to walk through the doorway of a metal detector for security reasons. Okay, for security reasons, they are maintaining a metal detector in airport. So we used to walk through the metal detector, doorway of the metal detector, right? If she or he is carrying anything made of metal, a piece of metal or made up of metal, whatever it is, the metal detector emits a sound like beep sound, it will give us, like alarm also you can assume. On what principle does the detector work? Right. See here, the metal detector works on the principle of resonance in AC circuits. The metal detector works on the principle of resonance in AC circuits. Full stop. When you walk through a metal detector, you are in fact walking through a coil of many tones. I will repeat once again. The metal detector works on the principle of resonance in AC circuits. On the principle of resonance in AC circuits. Full stop. When you walk through a metal detector, you are in fact walking through a coil of many tones. In fact, walking through a coil of many tones. Full stop. The coil is connected to a capacitor tuned. The coil is connected to a capacitor tuned so that the circuit is in resonance. Full stop. When you walk through with metal in your pocket, the impedance of the circuit changes. So impedance means basically the resistance of the circuit, no? Right? The impedance of the circuit changes, resulting in significant change in current in the circuit. Then what happens? Automatically the change in current is detected and the electronic circuitry causes a sound to be emitted as an alarm. Okay, right. Please try to understand the procedure. So what is going to happen step by step? So initially you are going to walk through the metal detector means you are going to walk through, that is what, a coil of many turns. A coil of many turns. The coil is connected to a capacitor tuned so that the current is in resonance. The current is in resonance. When you walk through with metal in your pocket, the impedance of the circuit changes, resulting in significant change in the current. In a current in the circuit. This change in current is detected and the electronic circuitry causes a sound to be emitted as an alarm. As an alarm, right? That is like a beep sound. So then everybody will be alert, okay? Then they will ask to stop us. So when you stopped, again they will check us, our pockets and our entire body, right? If nothing is there, it is not, that is what, dangerous, or it is not any explosive like material means, then they will allow us. Otherwise they will stop us and they will call their higher authority and they also will come, right? And otherwise they will take that particular piece of metal what you are going to carry to inside a temple or inside an airport, and then they will allow you, right? That is what happening everywhere where they want to provide high security to that particular place. That place may be airport, that place may be temple, that place may be a private business shop, okay, like gold shops, right? So here only one important point, when we are walking through a metal detector, we are walking through a coil of many turns. A coil of many turns. So this coil is connected to the capacitor tuned, and that is in resonance, right? The coil is connected to a capacitor tuned so that the current is in resonance condition. So what is resonance condition? What happens there? That's we had in our theory, and we also discussed the previous problem. No, so in previous problem I explained you what is the resonance condition. At that resonance condition, what is the difference? What happens to XL and XC? XL will become equal to XC. So when XL is equal to XC, there, even though three things are present, inductor, capacitor and resistor are present in LCA or series circuit, finally the impedance of the circuit will become equal to the resistance of the resistor. That is what Z is equal to R. Capital Z is equal to capital R, that we came across in our previous example, that is example 9. So here also, why I am repeating that one means, here if you observe carefully, in case of metal detector, that is in resonance condition. See this. The coil is connected to a capacitor tuned so that the current is in resonance. Full stop. When you walk through with metal in your pocket, the impedance of the circuit changes. Resulting thing is the significant change in the current in the circuit. When there is a change in the current, it will be detected and the electronic circuitry causes, just like our calling bell, right? In our school, calling bell is there, no, right? So in that way, it will give us a sound, like it is alarm or a beep sound, whatever it may be the sound, that we have to, that the security will feel as a alarm. Okay. So in this class, we focus to discuss two example problems. One is example 9 and another one is example 10. So to solve the example 9 problem, we had and we have to use the data what we had from example 8. So by using that data in this example 9, we calculated frequency of the source at which resonance occurs based on this situation. What is the situation? Here in this LCR series circuit, the frequency of the source is changing, is varying. So there itself we calculated frequency of the source at which resonance occurs, and that value we got it as 35.4 Hz. 35.4 Hz. And then he is asking to calculate impedance, current and power dissipated at the resonance condition. So we calculated three things, So impedance as 3 ohms, and then current as 66.7 amps, and power dissipated at the resonance condition as 13.35 kilowatts. Next example 10. In this example 10, it is a simple thing, but important. That is what application to daily life. So which makes us to aware of one of the important thing in our daily life, that is what metal detector. He is asking on what principle the metal detector work. So here he clearly explained how it works, right? How it works. If we have a small piece of metal, in our pocket, and you know very well when the Naxalites are going to attack towards regarding or any other person. Otherwise, if you see any bomb blast, right, like terrorist bomb blast, there in that bomb you have to see a pieces of metal which harms a lot to the human body. Those pieces of metal will pass through the human body, right? So if one piece of metal which is very sharp, which is having a sharp edge, will pass through the human heart or any other part of any other important organ of the human body, means obviously we will die. That is a major problem. That's why the purpose of metal detector is to identify a metal or anything which is made up of metal which you are going to carry, which you are carrying with you. Okay, right. So in our next class we will continue with example 11. Thank you.